Appreciated, Coach. Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
All right, my boy Neo want me to play for real, so
here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Can't stand Madden no more, man. All the fugazi shit that be going on, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Here we go. Get the X, come on. Here we go, D.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check the call. Watch the safety creep. Under 10.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Okay?
On the counter, here's Kamara. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, here's Brissett. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
Not even the users.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
Down.
Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
He's checking. Crash. Wide. Get wide. 80 weapon. Check 45 to Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Howard, the tight end. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, That opened things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now this time he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This guy not good, just at the game
bangs it through.
that I played with him.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better than they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points will put on the board. And that drives coaches a chain, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Look, a minute, it's about to be the 2nd quarter.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Slam, slam, slam. 6-6, pull it high. Rock it. Yep. Check. Hard. Ready.
Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq tops it, making his presence felt on the sack.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Push him back. Check 3. Jim. He's coming. We got double up.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Come on,
only
man.
gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
So you can hold that ball.
3-0 after 1
on
EA Sports.
Maybe looking like it's a good game. Say no fucking good game. Just a ball. I
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. 58, come on. We own them. We own them.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
58, let's go. 58, Mike.
On third down, Brissett. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
On a lot of these flags and be getting like right there.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Christian Travis. Smith. Hey.
From the gun, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
That's what we doing shit like that.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Look at this.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now, Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And I beat them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
I'm about to take you through.
I got you.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. You're trapped. Look. Squeeze. Check 13.
Jones operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Enough time, we got a good line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Where they open, it's just like I get like an extra second or 2. I see how he playing though. I'm eliminated. I have other plays for that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Here we go. Touchdown. Check Mike 15. Go. The pass. That's it. Mike's 50. Blue Dan. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Mike, pass him.
Bound to lose one. Here we go.
Second down, Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Cowboys on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Quit talking about it and bring it. 58's the mic. Big left, right.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
Lately, I've been wondering.
Got it.
5-9.
One.
Check. 59.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones now to throw again. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman.
See this shit? You see what I'm saying?
Now a loose
It's
football.
the game,
Coleman
bro. It
lost
ain't got nothing to do with these niggas being nice.
And the
Shit is
return
corny,
this time
bro.
will go out to the 42-yard line.
It's the
Well, he did
game,
what he's
bro.
known
These
for.
niggas
He
not
made the
doing
catch, then he turned
nothing.
into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Check hot route. You got tape.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry.
Just had a
Good pickup
30-yard
on first down.
Shit corny, bro.
I call that play a success.
time I
A
get the
nice
ball.
inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Crunch. Switch. Check safety.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
So my
that flag will
Falcons
cost him
game,
15.
And it doesn't matter anymore
the Madden
how you
just
get
went
the face
ballistic
mask.
on me in my Falcons
Any
game.
part
That's
of
what
it,
he's doing
that's
right
going to be
now.
15
That's
yards.
why I don't really care about this game no more. No matter how
So the
good you
yellow
are,
flag came
this
out,
shit's
and that
terrible,
leads to
bro.
a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Tighten up. 61. Let's box. Right. Bravo. Mike 50.
That's not even the play I'm doing.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Bullshit to me.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Kill. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Hey. Let's go.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
To throw is Brissett. He gets it to Thomas. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
You're going to hold it for a kick.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A 10th carry for Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 58. 58 to Mike.
Throwing on second and 8. Brissett under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first
game
half.
Is terrible, man. I just wish it played a little better than what it do, man.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Must have got horrible
It's
kicker.
no
He's been
good,
doing
and
horrible
this score will stay
kickoffs,
right
horrible
where
punts.
it is.
Must have got
NFL
horrible
kickers
kicker.
nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On second and 10, Jones. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Excuse me.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah.
He's checking crap.
Hey, lock it. Ready?
Now Jones, a final shot before break. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan
All right, let's see this
He
drop.
has our EA Sports halftime report.
If I get time, bro, I could dot him up all day. But if I don't
Both
get
teams
time,
appear
it's
ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
offensive line.
action
I mean,
here
it's
in
defensive
quarter
line. Get
number
in there, it's
3.
a wrap. But if I get like a
This
little
is
extra
taken
second,
at
I'm
his
gonna knock him
4.
up.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, let's go. We did those 2. Let's go to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, Wahoo! Now!
To throw again, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down carry for Barkley. And now running right through it. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Delta. Look at me. Zipper.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
He's going to get off the line.
3rd and 13.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Look at me. Go.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set. 90 Wolf. 6'6". Pull it high.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Can't get the ball off.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It
It
is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He don't want it. 45 is Mike. 45. Watch the run. They're running it.
He said they running it. Oh, man.
Check.
Here's Brissett. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Cameron Jordan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Try it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
23 yards the pickup there. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 29, Jones. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
My top #1 receiver.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Should be a touchdown on first down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Jones from the gun.
Oh, my God!
Jones hit and the ball's out.
I can't get a second.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Can't get a second,
Everyone else
brother.
is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction downfield. Or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. They'll run with Wilson, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Back now in Arlington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Giants on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Jones operating from the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he uncorks a beauty.
Get the
Best
ball,
of the
get
day.
the ball.
And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Hey. No.
Jones now on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Watch the whip.
Get it.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And an alley to run. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But
and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Coleman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That formation. Cover 2 in there. That's it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
64, weak. Hey, Alpha.
52's the mic. Watch the run, watch the run.
Yo, go.
Hey, they're scared.
Rock it.
Now Jones on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Hey, echo.
Oh, Lord. I messed up.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Hey, team 6. Now.
To throw on second down, Jones. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Oh, no, he lost it.
That was a nice. That's how you fumble it.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Mike 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Brissett now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a 9-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
218, chop.
Safety's creeping. Kill.
Hey, zoom.
Kill. Turn up.
They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 9, Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing. Brissett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll throw again. Brissett. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.
Only bullshit I seen was that fumble.
Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points,